I'm going to show you how I attacked on two wings in this chess game. Here I played f5 just to explode this king side, make this king weak, and create some weaknesses on these squares. Also open up the f-file on this weak f2 pawn. And after takes, queen takes b7 is a big mistake, and you'll see why. It lets me attack on this second side of the board. Here I played knight h6, which is a mistake as they say, but my idea was to attack on d3. And now bishop c2. This created a blunder. White should have defended with rook ad1. Bishop c2 unveils and opens up this b file, and now this b2 pawn is undefended. Queen moves, threatening this d6 square, and now I say, hold up. If you were to take this d6 pawn, I'm going to take on f2, and this is going to be completely winning. Takes, forces king h1, and I have rook f3 coming in, and you cannot defend against mate. After knight c4, I find a brilliant move from chess.com. Here this knight attacks my rook, but pause the video to solve the problem if you want to see this combination. Here I play the masterful e4 brilliant move. And the idea here is that not only am I neglecting completely the attack on my rook, I am barring this queen from defending this f3 square. And here it permits me to threaten queen f3. Queen f3 is a great threat. Let's say knight takes b2. On time, I can now play queen f3, which is exceptional, winning this rook, right? If the king were to defend this rook, I obviously have a cute little mate on h1. And if the king just moves away to safety, I have queen takes e2, and now this f2 pawn falls, and this attack is completely winning. And so there's not really much you can do. If you sack the exchange with rook takes e4, I have queen takes f2 check, because your rook stops from defending this f2 square. And now the king will go to h1, and I think just rook f3, I think this wins. I think this is very hard to defend against. The computer also likes rook takes c2, and now this is very, very difficult to defend these both. And of course, on pawn takes, this pawn is an evil, evil piece for the white pieces themselves. Complete treason, because it lets me play queen f3 check. And so my opponent goes rook a1, defending this rook primo before attacking my rook again. And now I have queen f3 check on tempo, earning that f3 square that I have for myself. King goes to g1. I was really expecting king h2 so much, because king h2 defends h3, that I played knight takes g4 anyways, anticipating that the king would be on h2. And I guess this is just a little bit more simple, but I went for this, which is a brilliant move by chess.com. Knight takes g4. And the idea here is that these two pawns are far more valuable than my knight that was just sitting on h6. And this king will be completely exposed to this queen and rook on a weak king that has no defenders. We removed that knight from before. We removed these pawns. This is completely winning. After h takes, queen takes g4 check, king h2, and now queen f4. Okay, I was messing a little bit with my opponent here, but finally we find the beautiful winning move. Rook f3, threatening rook h3 here. And here you can't really defend this h3 square. Let's say you stop this threat with rook e3, which is what was played in the game. Here I have the beautiful rook takes f2, and this is just mate in 2. The king is forced to go down, and now we have queen g2 checkmate. I hope you enjoyed this video of how this rook, although is very, very strong and actually didn't pierce through the opponent's defense, served as a decoy to promote my attack on this king side. And so with that ado, I hope you enjoy your day.